Hi, and welcome to today's GED lesson. We're on pages 457, 464, and 475. Today's lesson is a little different than most. We're using the textbook, but we're not really reading from the textbook. This is about political cartoons. We think of cartoons as funny. Some of the political cartoons are funny or humorous, but there's also about political satire. You must understand, though, what the cartoonist is trying to convey. What is he saying by writing or creating or drawing this particular information? Political cartoons are clever. The goal is to make you think. Cartoons are usually about current information, topical information. Sometimes the cartoonist wants you to think about what is the cartoonist's point of view. I mentioned before, what is he saying? What is she saying? It's not just male or female. It's whoever and whatever the cartoonist wants to convey. Political cartoons because I think they're incredibly clever. So here are some examples of political cartoons. Children and the generation gap. So clearly, children. What scares children? Well, night terrors, vacuum cleaners, ghosts, vampires, or school. Let's think about that. Next, we have a generation gap that I think is incredibly clever. Why? Because parents try to talk to kids. Sometimes the moms are even more clever than the dads, but maybe not. It's up to you to decide. What is mom really saying about communication? So when you look at your political cartoons, there is a message. What is the message? Are children really afraid? What are they afraid of? What do they really, really find terrifying? And you notice in the last slide, the child's hair is standing on end when he thinks about extending the school year. For the parents and the child, what is the message? The generation gap. Well, children don't always listen to parents. Parents don't always listen to children. But parents need to learn how to communicate with their children. And in this technology time, everybody texts. So if you text to your child, maybe they'll read the text. They're online anyway. Are they really listening to the parents? Let's think about that. These two slides are very timely. We talk about childhood obesity, and we talk about violence and bullying. So take a look at these slides. Look at them. Read the message. Take your time, and we'll talk about them. Next slide. Now, if you notice, I believe that these slides are clever. They're certainly giving you a message. Are they outright funny? No. But they're certainly helping you think. Now, McDonald's French fries are fine. One meal at McDonald's is fine. But to continue to eat at McDonald's all the time might not be so fine. Is eating at McDonald's contributing to childhood obesity? I don't know. So that's why these are thought-provoking. We can discuss them. McDonald's food is inexpensive. It's convenient. It's easy to purchase. People want it. Some things to think about, all right? And now we have violence, video games, bullying. Well, who's buying the video games? The parents for the child? The child? Children aren't necessarily going to the store to get the game. Who's paying? Does playing violent video games cause violence and bullying? I don't know. Funny? No, these are serious topics. Do you think? Yeah, these make you think. So whenever you see a political cartoon, you have to ask yourself questions. You can compare and contrast. Is the cartoon funny? Do I understand the humor? Is it satirical? What is it making fun of? What's the message? What is the cartoonist trying to say? Did he or she change your mind? What did I learn from this cartoon? There's always learning with political cartoons. So let's review today's lesson on political cartoons. It was pretty short. I didn't give you many examples, but there are plenty. You can look under political cartoons and research them yourself. There are more in the GED textbook. And if you want to find more and you get a newspaper, open up the opinion section. There are always political cartoons. They're making fun of topics of the day, education, health, politics, what's going on in the White House, the Senate, the House, budget, your school, anything. These are very clever. So look at your assignment. There's no reading for this except to reread what and go through the PowerPoint again. Pages 457, 464, and 475. See if you can figure out what is the message, what did the cartoonist mean by creating them. Questions? If you need me, email me at jherring@greenbeltmd.gov. Once again, jherring@greenbeltmd.gov. Good luck. See you next time.